bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. All right, please continue to pray for me by leaving a like on this video. So I had a little bit of a saga while traveling here in Las Vegas, and it just got weirder and weirder. So this morning, I got into another altercation with someone else, someone that I got into an altercation yesterday because I tried to ignore him, ghost him, and he was upset about that. And I very hastily left the hotel, and then I emailed the hotel. I actually have him on camera because I was in the middle of recording a Peter Like show when the whole thing went down. So I actually caught some of it on camera, if you can believe it. And I emailed the owner of the hostel saying that one of your employees and I got into this issue, and I left. I thought the guy told me he was an employee and he was also living on site, and he also worked for the strip club next door, which is where a lot of this went down, because I went outside to record the video and he thought I was recording them. And lo and behold, he doesn't work there. He's staying there as a guest. And he misrepresented himself, and I filed a police report. I'm just about to update that police report now with this information. And you know what's really nice now that I'm outside of that hotel? It is so easy for me to come up with the right information and words and what to say when I'm not in the midst of it. I suck at in the midst. That's why dating life is so tricky for me. That's why I do so well with these long distance relationships, right? So a friend of mine gave me a piece of software to use to hack my location for the purposes of dating apps, and I switched my location to Germany, and I had a really good conversation with a girl over there because I'm not in the midst of it, right? Especially somebody in Germany. We're 9 hours difference in time zone. By the time I need to respond to a message, she's sleeping. I can think for 9 hours, right? I can say beautiful things when I think 9 hours. That's why you often see me at a conference and giving the best talk of my life. I'm just about to present a paper on an AI for the game of Scrabble. I get to think a year before I get to have to speak. I do really good at public speaking. What I don't do well with is in the moment speaking, right? If I had to go to a conference and be grilled on something, right? Or better yet, a job interview, right? Where I'm grilled. One of my biggest ways to fuck up at a job interview is a question that I didn't prepare. I can prepare the technical stuff. How would you deal with a customer that said this? Your student says that. Oh my God, I didn't think about any of that, right? I've learned to give myself a couple of seconds, right? Repeat the question, maybe even ask the interviewer to repeat, right? And to buy myself that 10, 20 seconds. But anyway, I walked out of the hotel and I handled an argument that I should have handled yesterday beautifully, because I can't handle things in the midst of it. Something I need to work on. Right, I'm going to uninstall that hack that my friend gave me and switch my dating profile back because I need to practice. This is the Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Like Show. Bum 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 bum.